Good morning, YouTube friends. Welcome to the first edition of Frugal Friday. So we've talked a lot about wellness and the different dimensions of wellness through earlier videos, but I've really concentrated on a lot of cooking and preserving, which I believe does lend to overall financial wellness. But one of the things that we haven't done is just really focus on how do you live frugally within your means, especially when that changes. So stay tuned, I'll have some tips for you. Well, I'm sure you've all been affected by some of the COVID shortages and the odd things that have gone missing from our grocery store shelves. And it affects all of us, whether it's toilet tissue, canning supplies, you name it, pasta, macaroni and cheese, it all seems to be intermittently stocked. And if you read or listen to some of the forecast for 2021, there is projected to be a big shortage of seeds. Now, I don't know whether that's true or not. Some of the prepper sites and prepper blogs kind of have a gloom and doom forecast, but I wanted to show you what I've been doing in preparation for 2021, which hopefully will be better than 2020. No virus, we hope. Just to make sure that I'm well prepared. And that is saving seeds. So as you're growing your different herbs, your vegetables, flowers, you can actually allow some of them to go to seed and then use that seed from the best specimens. And I want to stress that you want to use things that grew well. That was sort of the cream of the crop to plant again next year. So you saw me harvesting some flowers, and don't laugh, I use paper plates because once I get them harvested and I wait until they're very, very dry, so it's a long process. Every few days I'm cutting off. These are purple coneflower heads, or echinacea. I forget what they are. Oops, and I dropped one. So I've saved echinacea. I've saved daisies. And then these are pink echinacea that I've planted but have not really spread like I would like them to. So I'm going to try to help them along their natural seeding process by planting some more. And it's free. It costs me nothing except a little bit of effort and a paper plate, and I'll show you how I store them, a paper sack. Some other things that I've saved. I personally love melon. I do not grow them. I've been purchasing them, and I got a delicious 10.2 pound Indiana melon. So I saved some of the seeds from the Indiana melon. This is ironweed, which is actually a weed, but it grows beautiful purple flowers. And you've probably seen in some of my videos cut pieces of ironweed from my neighbor. So she allowed me to take a little bit of seed. And then finally, I did some herb seed harvesting. So this is dill, and I've let it go to seed. I got a lot of dill. I made a lot of pickles from it, and it was really a very small amount of dill to start, but it spread nicely. So I've harvested that. And then I am going to try my hand at harvesting basil seeds. So I've let my basil go to seed, and it makes flowers, and then inside each flower is a little black seed. So I've got a lot of seed storage to do. So what do you do with all of your seeds so that they winter over? So I just went to Aldi this morning, and their brand is Boulder, but I tell you, their prices were just amazing. So if you have an Aldi near you, you might want to check out. They have a weekly ad that you can sign up for by putting in your zip code. It will tell you what the specials are at your neighborhood Aldi. I have to drive about 20 minutes to the next big town to do any real shopping. So I try to check out the ad, make sure I know what I want to buy before I go. They also have a great price on the smaller paper plates, which is, even though it's a disposable product, and even though I sometimes wash them, it definitely saves me money. So all you need to do to save your seeds is, first of all, mold is the enemy of seeds. So I made sure these were really nice and dry before I even picked them. It's a nice, dry, sunny day. Unfortunately, we haven't had any rain for like a week, and we really could use some rain. My garden really needs the rain. So I will put them in paper sacks, just label them, and then I'm going to store mine inside. My garage is not winterized, so to speak. I have an insulated overhead garage door, but it gets very cold in there, and I'm not so sure that that's the best place to keep seeds. I've had some seed failure by leaving them in the garage. I've also had some varmints attracted because I'm keeping seeds in the garage, even though I put the sunflowers back out there. But I want to make sure there's no bugs before I bring those sunflower seeds inside. So I hope you found this money-saving tip helpful. Don't forget to go out, whether it's your flower garden or your vegetable garden, and look for those prime specimens that you can actually save those seeds, dry them, plant them again next year, and then you have a no-cost solution to beautifying your home, beautifying your yard, and feeding yourself. So stay well, stay healthy, and thank you for watching.